right, the Chiefs advanced to the Super Bowl 35-24, and it was just too much. Too much. I mean, Tennessee, they jumped up to like 10-0. Mahomes is just too much. That's all I can really say. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel, link subscription. Check our NFL playlists out for more videos like this. And Tannehill threw for more yards today, I think, than he threw in his 2 previous playoff games combined. 209 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Derrick Henry, 19 carries, 69 yards. And my homeboy just came back. 294 through the air, 23 for 35, 4 touchdowns through the air, rushed for 1. Tyreek Hill caught a couple deep, caught 2 touchdowns. Sammy Hill caught a deep one. And Mahomes he's just too good right now for Tennessee. And Tennessee, they got up 10-0, and for whatever reason, Kansas City just got them in 3rd and long. And they just had to stop giving it to Derrick Henry because Mahomes was just going out there. They was turning up. Kansas City, they get off to a slow start, but once they get that first touchdown on the board, or they get to that second quarter, it's over with. And Patrick Mahomes is just a different breed. You forget that he can run, and he be in the pocket making throws, and then he get out there and he run for a touchdown in an epic run to get in. He got so many weapons, from Robinson to Harmon to Kelsey to Hill to Watkins to Williams out the backfield. And Tennessee, they got off to the ideal start. It's just that when you playing Mahomes, you got to have an elite defense, not a very good one like Tennessee. And then if you don't have an elite defense, then you got to have an elite quarterback who can go point for point with them. And I think Tennessee is a couple weapons away from that. I think they need another big-time receiver, or Corey Davis need to come up, and they probably need to change the speed running back a little bit, lightning to Henry's thunder. But Kansas City wasn't being denied today. Too explosive, quarterback too good. And you forget he can run, and then he break the pocket. It's just basically like you ain't got nothing for him. You got to hope that he turn the ball over. And he different from when Andy Reid had McNabb, or people call him a gunslinger like Brett Favre. It's because he don't make too many bad decisions with the ball. He understand the coverage. He know where and where not to go with the ball. And he make accurate plays. You know what I'm saying? And with Brett Favre, he might give you 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? And you got to catch him. With Mahomes, you really don't get the opportunity a lot. He take care of the football. He drop it. He got a deep ball. He know how to go underneath and to put touch on it. So they going to be dangerous. Their defense played up to par today. And Frank Clark made good on his bet and said that Henry don't run that hard. And they held Henry in under 100 yards, and that's the ticket. They tried to get Henry going in the screen game. They tried to get him going in the running game. But when you get behind, then you got to throw the ball. And that's how you had to beat Tennessee. Like I said, you got to put them behind the 8 ball and make Ryan Tannehill beat you. And what Tennessee like to do is they like to run the ball, then go over the top with play action, or go over the top just going down the field. And Tannehill didn't make those throws down the field today. And, Kansas City just did what they were supposed to do. So now they waiting on the winner between the Packers and the 49ers. I think they match up better against the Packers if they can protect. Because the Packers don't really have a good secondary. They got 2 edge rushers in Smith. The 49ers in the Kansas City Chiefs was my pick. I think that's the most intriguing. That 49er front against Mahomes. That'll be intriguing, but you never know. Aaron Rodgers might have one more rabbit out in his hat and he can pull out. And if you put Mahomes versus Rodgers as a Super Bowl, I think that's what the NFL will want. But right now, Andy Reid ain't got to throw the ball, got to run the ball a lot. Even though they did run it 4 or 5 times in this game to try to ice the game down the stretch, he ain't got to run the ball because he got a quarterback that can take care of the ball, that can read coverages, that know when he tricked on the line, he can bail out and roll out the left. One play in the second half, they was in a matchup zone, and it looked like a zone. It looked like man when he hiked the ball, they fell into zone. And my homeboy, he knew they had a man play called to beat man. He seen it was zone. He rolled out and ran, for some positive yards, if not a first down. So it ain't too much you can do with Mahomes. People talk about Lamar Jackson and being the next Vic. Vic was limited. Vic couldn't play from the pocket like Mahomes. And the things about my homeboy is he can play it from the pocket and he can break the pocket and run. So he dangerous, man. So congratulations to the 49ers for advancing to the championship. Let me know what you guys thought about the game. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out our NFL playlist. We're going to have a reaction video to the Packers and the 49ers as well. One time for the one time we gone.